Good morning, everyone. Today is March 2nd, 2020, and I'm going to show you what I'm working on today. I created this star several days ago, and this is what it looks like. It's got little corners here. I haven't pressed this yet, so it needs to be pressed. Let me get some light on here so you can see that. So let me get a little bit over there like that. This needs to be pressed, and all I can call it is a 6-star embroidery. This could be a patch, this can be part of a curtain, a blanket, whatever you really prefer, even a nice little ornament, even a Christmas ornament. So I want to show you how I made that. And I'm using a number 2 crochet hook. It's a very tiny little crochet hook, as you can see. And I'm using a very thin yarn as well. It's very, very, very thin. I don't know what number this is because I bought this at the thrift store, and it was like this, and there was no label or anything on it. So let me put that back there. And how I start this is I first make a loop. So I wrap it around my fingers like this. Wrap it around my fingers like this. Hold it with my thumb like that. Go down there. I go underneath and pick up the yarn, and then let's see that I do that correctly. Okay, let me move that yarn over. There we go. And another way to do this, because my hands are so slippery, is make a loop, a simple loop like this. Hold that down, pick up that loop, open it up, and then pick up that. That's another way, and it's probably the most simplest way for me because my hands are always numb. Okay, then I insert my crochet hook, and I use this like my gauge of how wide I want it. Now I'm going to chain 5, but I'm not going to include the one on the crochet. So let me get my fingers, they're numb today. 1, 2, use this finger to hold that down whenever you can, use your fingers. 3, 4, and 5. So now I've chained 5. I'm going to go back in the back loop, insert my crochet hook, and I'm going to create a slip knot. There we go, went all the way through. I'm holding all this together with my hands. Now I want to chain 4 or 5, so it's all up to you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pull some of your yarn, 4, and 5. There. So now I have 5. I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook into that little circle that I created, and since I double crochet that, I've created my first 2 double crochets. I'm going to count this as a double crochet. Okay, and I'll show you what we're doing. We're going to start, we've already created the circle. Now we're going to do the pinwheel, and we need 12 of these pinwheels. In between each 12, I'm going to crochet 2, and then move on to skip. I'm going to crochet 2, skip this insertion, and go to the second insertion, and double crochet again. So what I'm going to do now is I don't count this one, but I'm going to, pardon me, let me get my bifocals because it's really hard for me to see. I have really bad eyesight. I was born wearing, at the very small age of 4, wearing glasses, so what does that tell you? I can't see. So I already have bifocals, and then I already have my precision glasses, so I'm gonna be putting on my, there I could see better. Holy moly, what a big difference. Okay, here we go. Let's get back over here. Now remember, we don't want to use that thread. Now I'm not going to count this one, but I'm going to chain 2. 1, 2. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to double crochet. Trying to hold on to everything and hold everything. 1, 2. 2 chains. 1, 2. Remember, I'm not counting the one that's on the crochet hook. I'm going to pull some of my, let me move everything out of the way and get back to holding this without dropping everything. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook into that opening. Most people cut that thread, and I will in a minute. Okay, 1, 2, that was part of my double crochet. I'm holding that first loop, but I'm going to count 1, 2 chains. Yarn over, insert that hook into my circle. Let's see, I lost my place. Let's take a look. I think I've made a boo-boo. I can see that right now. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Let me go back out of there. You see what happened? I crocheted this little thing over here, which I wasn't supposed to do. Okay. And that can happen. Believe me, you can make mistakes, but that's good because I'm going to show you how to correct that. I'm going to start all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's because I didn't have my glasses. 5. Go into the back post, insert, slip stitch, there. Now you should have a circle like this. And let me get my scissors so I can cut that long piece so I don't accidentally do that one again. You don't need very many tools when you're doing this, but if you have bad eyesight, I'm going to trim this. Let's see, where is this? Just a little bit. Now it's out of my way. Okay. Really, you don't need too many things. You just need some of this cotton merchandise. Just look for that. They come in those little spools. They come in different forms. And then a pair of scissors, of course. I keep those close by. And then I'll keep the pattern that I'm working by, so I could show you step by step what I'm doing. And then again, if you have bad eyesight like me, I strongly recommend a pair of bifocals. Okay, let's go back. We created our tiny little circle. Okay, so now that we've cut that one piece off, I can kind of tighten that up. Now I can see a lot better. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. I said 5. I'm gonna do, I think 3 is more than enough. I'm gonna yarn over and count double crochet right now. So this one that we did the chain is going to count as my double crochet. We need to make 12 of those. This is the very first. We already created the circle. Now we're creating the pinwheel, and we're adding 12 posts. And how it's separated is by creating those 2 chains. So again, don't count this one. Yarn over, insert into that little hole, and then double crochet. Don't count this loop, but chain 1 and 2. Yarn over and insert. 1, 2. That's a double crochet. Now we're going to hold on to that loop, and we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. Holding on to that loop, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, that hole, and double crochet. 1, 2. Now double crochet, 2 chains, 2. Yarn over and double crochet. Get out there for a minute. Okay. There goes me picking up that other one. That's a double crochet. And we've got, I believe, 6 already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 more to go. Yarn over, insert, double crochet. Some more yarn. I'm going to learn how to do tatting very soon. After all my bills are paid, and see how much I have left over, I'm going to buy a tatting needle. That's a whole different other project. So yarn over, insert, go to the back, pull your yarn through, and double crochet. Hold your loop and create 2 chains. 1, 2. Got number 7. Yarn over, go into that circle, go through the back, pull in your yarn, and we're going to double crochet. And we're going to hold that, and we're going to go 1, 2 chains. Okay. While you're doing this, you want to kind of pull them and keep them all neat. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 3 more to go. Okay, yarn over, whoops, yarn over, insert, oops, not in there, insert, pull in the thread from the back, and you've got it. Oops, not that. Not that, Joanne. Not that, my friends. Okay, let's see. I'm going slow because first of all, I just learned this. Okay, yarn over and double crochet. 1 and double crochet. Hold your loop and crochet 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's 10. I mean 10 pinwheels. Yarn over, insert, try not to pick up the one that's in the back. Insert your yarn or your thread or whatever type of material you're using for, and double crochet. Hold your loop and 2 single crochets. I'm going to open that up. We lay that down. This little camera doesn't have a zoom, so I can't zoom this up. Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just to always check, because you want to have 12. Okay. Okay, let me get my thread. Okay, I've got my 2. So I need 2 more. 10. Yarn over. Insert. Go through the back. Pull your yarn. Oh, I did something. I pulled it or something too big. Let's see. I did something weird because there's a knot and I don't know what I did. Aha! Let me pull that out. Somehow I made a little knot when I laid it down like that. Don't know. It can happen. We can fix that. Okay, so we got 1 and 2 and yarn over. Go through the back. Pull your yarn through and double crochet. That's 11. 1, 2. Yarn over, insert, go through the back, pull your thread through, double crochet. That 2 loop, 2 crochet, 2. Now we have all 12. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me check. Don't want to make more than 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. I see a boo-boo somewhere. Okay, right there I must have forgot to chain 2. Right there. Okay, so I got to take it back out. You can tell when you make a mistake. Nope, I didn't chain 2. So let me count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't chain 2 here either. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I didn't chain. 6. 1, 2. Yarn over. I'm going to do this really quick. Double crochet. 1, 2, that is 7, double crochet, that's number 8, chain 2, yarn over, this is number 9, my hands are clumsy, 9, double crochet, chain 2, oops, 1, 2, yarn over, number 10, chain 2, yarn over, number 11, chain 2, yarn over, and number 12, and chain 2, because we're going to close it now. But before I do that, I want to count them again. Now they're all, and I did it again way back there. What is wrong with me today? I didn't chain 2 there. I guess I get so excited when I'm creating a new project, but this is what learning is all about. Making mistakes and having to correct them. It's never too late to learn something, and I didn't chain 2. So let's go back, chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, insert that in the circle, 1, 2. I count the chains. I apologize. Don't do what I do. You'll learn how to do it, but this is new for me. 1, 2. It's not new. That's not totally truthful. I've done this before, but when I was a super young kid, when my Grammy, well, I call her Nina because that's what she was. She was our Nina. She showed me everything. Most people call her Grandma. I call her Nina. That's what she wanted to be called, and that's what we called her. So I've got 3, and Nina made sure that I stayed home and learned something. So that's 3. This is 4. 2, crochet 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over. This is number 5. Chain 2. And that's how my grandmother was. She made sure she kept me indoors. 5, 6, 2 chain, yarn over, 7, 2 chain. Okay, so I want to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm all good. Yarn over, double crochet, 7, 8, 2 chain, 8, yarn over, 9, 2 chain, yarn over, 10, 10 pinwheel, I'm saying, 2 chain. I'm making number 11.